right, so it's Friday, and we didn't leave. Today was supposed to be the day that I was leaving, but I'm not. I'm staying. Like I'm not lying to you. The truck has been cleaned out. Everything was already cleaned out, and Friday was the day that I was turning in my truck, and I had it all lined up where I had the rental and everything set up with the other company, ready to get on up out of here. But I was talked out of it. That's right. Now, to be honest, I didn't want to leave anyway. So that's the first thing. And secondly, there's been some changes. I won't get into the nitty-gritty details, but basically he was the guy in charge. Basically talked me into staying. He's like, give it another 3 months, we'll get you a new dispatcher, and we'll see where things go, and we'll move you over to the WTI side. So I'm officially under WTI now instead of Hornady. Because if you don't know the whole history, Boyd, which is the parent company, WTI is under Boyd, and now Hornady is also under Boyd. But WTI is a company in its own. Hornady is technically a company of its own, and so is Boyd. So basically, my dispatcher was still under Hornady, or work with Hornady. So we were still on Hornady's load board. We were still getting Hornady loads and all that kind of stuff. And when we could, we would get WTI loads sometimes, and maybe sometimes get Boyd loads. And when we first switched over, I think it was a lot more of us, sharing loads and stuff. But I think the more people that were hired and all that kind of stuff, they stopped letting Hornady get as many loads. At least that's what I think. But now I'm officially under the WTI side. WTI. Now that I'm officially under WTI side, I can get WTI loads and stuff with no issue in my dispatcher. My dispatcher actually has another driver in the same town that I live in, so I thought that was pretty interesting, pretty cool. But we're gonna see how it goes. Like I said, I don't hate it here. Like, don't get me wrong, I love it here. It's just I wasn't not making any money. That was what it really came down to. And I was ready to go somewhere else. I was willing to drop from 70 miles an hour to 65 miles an hour and possibly get in a crappier truck just because I wasn't making enough money here. So that's all it really came down to, is money. And like I said, I was on the Hornady side, so now under WTI, I should be getting better loads, higher paying loads, because the freight market ain't that bad to where I'm having to struggle to pay bills and stuff, because I'm not really making the money. To be honest with you, I'm making less than what a company driver would bring home. That's just the honest truth. So it had got so bad, I was like, all right, well, I got to do something, and I got to get out of here. But he talked me out of it, which it was easy to talk me out of it because I really didn't want to go. I love this truck, and I was actually, since I got this truck cleaned out, I was actually looking to get in a new truck. But after looking around the yard, the truck, there's only one truck that actually looked good, and it was a Peterbilt. That was about the only one, and actually not a trainee, but a new driver, a new hire, got that truck today. So in my opinion, all the rest of the trucks suck because, one, they didn't have APUs. I like having an APU. I don't like running my truck. And one of the guys over here, he was like, well, if you stop idling your truck, blah blah blah. And I was like, I don't really idle my truck. And then we went in. And he was like, all right, let's pull your numbers up. And he's like, all right, you're right. You don't idle your truck that much. I really don't. Like, I'm idling it right now because I'm doing I got my pre-trip logging, and I'm actually going to pick up a load tomorrow, which is Saturday. And I dropped that off in Charlotte on Monday. I planned on staying out this weekend anyway, but so we'll drop that load in Charlotte on Monday, and then we'll hopefully grind the rest of the week. Then I'll get home and get all my stuff that I took off the truck and reorganize that. So I'm kind of glad at the same time that I took everything off the truck, because now it's gonna help me reorganize, I guess. That's not what I was looking for, but restructure the truck and restructure the layout. I got to get my inverter hooked back up. I'm considering maybe trying to build some kind of contraption back there that I can put some storage or something, or just find some storage that I can set up back there or something, because I don't have a top bunk and I don't have any cabinets back there, as you all know. I just need a little bit more space. That's really all what it comes down to. Hopefully my APU's good now. They changed the oil and did some other stuff to it. So hopefully that's all it really needed. Otherwise, I'm gonna still have to go buy a Carrier dealership to get it serviced. It's probably gonna need something replaced, to be honest. But anyway, that's just a little update. I ain't got much this week. I only did one load this week because I thought I was turning the truck in. But we're gonna see how it goes. I'm positive. I'm pretty optimistic about, you know, the changes and everything. Like I said, I did want to switch trucks. But I'm gonna stick with this truck. Looking around the yard and looking at what's out here, I'm pretty fortunate to be in the truck that I'm in. So what it comes down to is just getting out here making money. And I got another video coming up talking about taxes and, you know, my earnings for 2023 as a lease driver and all that good stuff. So just stay tuned for that video. I'm not sure when I'll drop that, but I got to get everything organized and put together. Everything's pretty much organized. I just got to figure out how to. I'm probably going to try to hire an accountant or something this year, so I don't have to deal with all that and just upload all my receipts and everything into QuickBooks. Like I did that this year, so I feel like I'm a step ahead based on that. But anyway, look forward to that video in the coming weeks. But anyway, we're gonna go out of here. I'll probably do something short for the load that I pick up tomorrow. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I'll see you guys next week, still in the same truck. We ain't going nowhere, baby. We still trucking.